Well, hello there. There's the basket. Hello, sir. Can I zoom back out? Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm going to get in front of the camera in a minute. We are out at Olive Disc Golf Course in Pensacola, Florida. And we're going to play a quick short tees round, a little 9-hole course. I want to showcase the Prodigy A5s. This has been, you guys have seen it on the other videos that I've done already. My favorite approach disc out of the A series lineup. Hole one, par four, 446 feet. Oh, first throw out of the car. That's how they do it, right? They just show up, first throw out of the car. We are going to throw into a headwind. We're going to go with the 750. The 750 A5 is the most stable of the three that I have. You know, I have the 300 soft, the 400, and now the 750. And I really enjoy throwing it. Goal is to just get it over this parking lot. Just toss it out there to the left. We'll take a little up shot. There's the basket hiding behind the bushes. I'm trying to set you guys right over here. Don't fall over in the wind. I think, even though it's windy, yeah, with being a little wind, I'm gonna go with the 400. Why did I not bring it with me? Let's go with the 400. I got you guys set up on a sidearm angle, and I know the backhand's the play, but we're gonna go with the sidearm anyway. Should throw backhand, but we're gonna go sidearm. Get a little flex. Not terrible. Here's a backhand. I hope you guys can actually see it because you're kind of set up for the sidearm. That's the 300 soft. That's what I should do. It acts like a, I don't know what it acts like, but it's super straight for comparison. And there's a 750. It's going to have a little more aggressive fade, which I love. So between the three of them, I have the 3 slots covered. It's pretty fun. I got to figure out the best way to set you guys. I worry about more where you guys are sitting than I think I do my own game. You see the A5, the 300 soft. It's beat in, super straight, up there by the basket because, like I said, it's definitely a backhand. No, I am not putting with the A5 because, to be honest, I need all the putting reps I can get because, well, putting, man. Putting is hard. Actually, let me rephrase that. The act of putting is not hard. The motions of putting is not hard. That's where it's hard. And I am putting with Fractal PA3s. Oh yeah, not Fractal, Gabe. Fractal. All right, hole 2. We're 1 through 1. We got 219. I got a spectator over to my left over here. He wanted to watch some. We got triple Mando through these trees. I'm actually gonna go with the 750 on the sidearm. Oh, all right, through a couple sidearms. Wind, don't blow my phone over, please. I'm watching you guys. Oh, okay, we good. Okay, we good. Don't think about the phone. Just think about the shot. Dog, don't eat my disc. Am I gonna hit the big tree? Am I gonna go too far? I went too far. I went too far. A little deep. The spectator says that I came right in by the basket, which, judged on how I'm back here in the woods, that makes sense. How do I attack this? Oh, you don't want to be back here. There's thorns back here. Oh, that's a big thorn. Go Gadget 6'4". This is not easy, and I got somebody watching. Little gallery. Whew. Barely snuck that in there. Oh, get out of there. Oh, don't land back here if you're local. Oh man, I don't know why I got so nervous with him watching. It's like when I'm recording with you guys, I'm talking to a phone or a camera, but when someone's watching, like he's watching now, it's like having a gallery. Hole 3, 276. I'm going to throw all three of them. I'll go with my first shot, which will be the 300 A5. I'm going to kind of hyzer flip it because it's 300 soft and it's beat in, and I think I can hyzer flip it to the basket. If I aim just at that left tree, I think it'll be okay. I think. Didn't throw it high enough. It did hyzer flip though. So we'll go with the 400 A5. We're going to throw straight at it. Holds. Little forward skip. Very little fade. And I'm going to throw one more for this truck gets here. And you see the 750 is going to fight. It's even fighting that wind, and then there goes the fade. Ooh, I actually kind of goosed that one. Don't run it over, truck. You get to be a little crooked. 750 A5 went about 30 feet deep. The 400 A5 is parked. I didn't realize there was as much wind down there. I don't know. In the video, you've seen the 750 did like a nice air bounce. Whew, I'm outside the circle. But it was definitely the wrong choice to throw the 300 soft A5 low into the ground on the headwind. I would never have thrown this if I stopped long enough to see the headwind. Can we make a putt outside circle with a straddle? Oh. Oh. Captain Cage Man. That's been one of my other nicknames for a long time. I don't want to have that nickname come back though. Oh well. 2 through 3. Hello. Hole 4. R3. 168 feet. Definitely going to be throwing all three here. Sidearm backhand. I think we go sidearm. We will start with my shot. 750. I'm going to hang it out left, have it dive in. It's got a little left to right crosswind. I probably should throw back in, but it's 168 feet. We just pop it. Just flies up there. No big deal. Try to give these a little bit of a run. Oh, there's that left to right wind. If I was not a rec player at this, I would throw backhand with the wind. Drop in. Oh, I tried. That was the most casual 3-disc ace run, probably the most disappointing little ace run I think I've ever done. But I tell you, as you progress in disc golf, aces are something. Aces tend to be like happy accidents. Gabe and I were just having this conversation yesterday, actually. They tend to just be happy accidents because you're not programmed anymore to aim at the basket. You're programmed to, 20 feet long, so you have a tailwind putt. Stuff like that. Just something to think about. Happy accidents. So at this point, you're probably like, Rob, why do you keep throwing the 750? Why is that your go-to? The 750 for me, I'm going to get behind here so I can actually see that I'm doing it right. The profile is super flat. Now, granted, so is the A5. So it's not a really fair comparison. And this is just the 300 just for reference because you can see how beat up it is. But for me, the 750 is a little stiffer. And being flat, stiff approach disc, it just feels really comfortable in my hand on a sidearm, and it has the stability to allow me to throw a little more aggressive angles, or for me to be a little bit off on my angles. Like, this is my favorite A5 by far. I've thrown it the most. However, if I'm off a little bit on the angle, I'm not going to get bailed out by the stability of the 750, if that makes sense. But hole 5, 254. Yes, I'll tell you what it flies like compared to another disc on the next hole. We're actually going to pop some sidearms. Start with my 750. 750. That was probably obnoxious sounding. 250. Aim at the tree to the left of the basket. Let it fade in. I love A5s. Let's do it again. This time 400. It had a little bit of wobble to it, but I mean, we did what we were set out to go, or set. Try that again, Mr. Englishman. We did what we set out to do. Our goal was to aim at the tree and hyzer, and it did. See? I feel like I came over top a little bit on that one, and it will not fight back as hard. It actually went pretty far, but that was my bad on coming over the top of it, and it held and finished almost dead straight. This one, I got to make sure to put on hyzer. I'm actually going to aim at the basket. You see how I flipped up out of it and really didn't have much fade? It slowly faded the whole way. But if I would have thrown that angle with the 750 or 400, I would have finished probably like 3 trees to the right. So I like 300 soft. Ooh, camera putt. 750. Hi, truck. Yes. All right, hole 6. 261. I'm going to throw... I could throw another sidearm, but you guys have seen me throw enough sidearms. I'm actually going to throw turnovers and try to get them to either I'm going to try to throw turnovers that pan out right at the basket. There is road behind the basket. I think it's inside the circle. So I got to be a little careful. I do have a right to left wind, so I am picking probably the hardest shot to throw on this hole. Because why not? But like I told you guys last time on the last hole, this zone and tempo had a baby. Like all the great qualities of both in one disc. The straight, penetrating, glidey flight of a tempo with some of the finish and the little deeper feel of a zone. That's why I really love the A5s. So once this guy clears the fairway, it's almost come to a tailwind, which is going to be interesting. I'm going to go with the A5. This should be the most natural shot on this hole. I'm looking to start it somewhere outside that sign and just have it turn in. I mean, guys, A5. Try it again. That should fade out. It's going to show it the 400 stability. Ooh, I actually goosed that one. It actually stayed up too. And then this one, I'm going to give it a little more aggressive angle once this car passes. I'm going to see how much it'll flex out of it. Oh, look at that beautiful thing. And then here's the fade of the 750. Oh, I'm not trying to sell you guys, but there's a reason why it's my favorite disc right now. Yeah, I think I picked the 2 discs that best describes this disc. Those 2 had a baby. This is it. If you wanted something a little more stable than these, you could go with like the distortion. But I love the way these feel so much better. And as you see, by just some of the base plastics, 300, 400, 750, I can control the stability of it. There was a big white fence going down this right side. That is definitely not there anymore. And we are going to throw some touch shot backhand with the A5. I kind of want to throw, you know what? I'm going to throw the 400. We're going to try to flexy it a little bit. A little flexy. We want to hit it flat to Anheuser and just have it coast into the basket. We don't need a ton of distance. It's 214. Oh, I hit the tree. There's a tree on that side. Okay, so maybe that's not a route over there. So if we were playing with the fence that used to be here, you used to have to throw straight at it. Oh, that's such a good flight. Look at that flight, guys. Oh, anyways, you'd have to throw straight at it like that. But with this fence gone, I'm assuming you can take that outside route. We'll do one sidey. See how it flipped up flat at the top of the flight? Oh, A5, baby! Yeah. See, I couldn't even stood over here last time because there'd be a big fence. I guess you can kind of see the sand where the posts used to be, like this. That's kind of cool. Opens up a new little play over here. Do I remember how to putt? Follow through. Commit to it. Guy on a bike. No distractions. Good birdie. That helps the old putting confidence. Oh, hole 8, 359, little softy par 4. The very beginner friendly course. The 470-foot tee pad location back there is pretty nice too. I love this little course here in Pensacola. It has the 9 shorts that we're playing, and then I think 8, 6. A lot of the holes have 2 tee pads, and it makes it a drastically different course. And I absolutely love that they were able to get 2 different levels of course in this little area around these ball fields and a little bit around this neighborhood. I am not going to get to 2 here, but I'm going to try to throw this A5 really hard. The play is the big tree straight out. It's got where it's been cut. You throw a long turnover. I am going to try to throw this up there and have it turn, but I know it's not going to get there. I could probably throw this 360 in the open field, but not low ceiling wood shot. So we'll get the birdie 3 once this SUV comes rolling through. Okay. Just gonna throw it. Yeah. We got like a circle 7 putt. Let's go see what we're looking at. You know, for an approach disc on that low ceiling shot, it wasn't bad. I think we're just outside of circle 2, maybe. I actually feel comfortable enough to give this a little bid, but that road is right behind the basket. These PA3s is where I've been struggling. Is this little spin putt that I do from out here. They tend to fade a little more than I'm expecting. Well, that just happened. Well, that's one way to do something. Oh boy, I think we're gonna go backhand, sidearm. We're gonna throw all 3 shots. I'm just wondering what's my real shot going to be. I think I'm gonna show you how super straight this A5 is. I'm gonna show you how super straight this A5 is. I'm gonna throw the 300s off. I'm gonna try to throw. This is probably the harder shot of all of it because the sidearm would be easier, but I'm gonna throw this straight at the basket. Maybe a little right at the basket and let it fade in just a touch. Came over the top of it just a little bit, but there's the fade at the end. Oh, look at the little kick too, little lovey love. Now we'll go sidearm around the big trees. I'm gonna throw this a little extra hyzer to try to get a skip. Oh, we fluffed it. We fluffed it. We fluffed it. That's what you get for trying to go extra hyzer. Oh, that's parked. Bad showcase on that 750, huh? Definitely got lucky with that tree on the right. It was definitely sliding out of bounds. But hey, just completed the Macbeth perfect round. I called it Macbeth for the round. You guys know why? Because I got that eagle. I don't know how I got that eagle, but that's 9 through 9 with an A5. Let's talk about it a little bit. So I promise you I wasn't trying to sell you on them, but at the same time I am trying to sell you on them because I think they are absolutely amazing. It's the disc that I've latched onto right away. My buddy David hooked me up with these two, and then I just got this one in the mail a couple days ago, but I've already latched onto it to be in my stable one. The 300 soft, I would recommend going with regular 300, but unless you love the gummy baseline plastic, I know a lot of people tend to stay away from that, but I don't. I love it. You guys know other yellow disc that was really beat up and baseline that I love throwing, and I love throwing this one. You've seen on that last throw, actually, I came over top of it, but it did have just enough stability at the end to give a little fade, and then the tree helped the fade the rest of the way. The 400 series, and I've thrown a few of them now. They all have the predictable dead straight, giving some power with the predictable finish at the end. And then so far, with like a week of testing with the 750, you're going to get the same predictable straight, but have a little bit more aggressive fade for 750. If you're coming from some other approach disc and you like the stable version, go with 750. If you're more of a neutral beat in, if you're coming from approach discs that you have that are beat in and they tend to go really straight with minimal fade, go with the 400. But that is the look at the A5 out here at beautiful Olive Disc Golf Course. So nice guy, Till. I can't even talk no more. Be better than yesterday, guys.